coming and showing love to his fans over here.
Galabis, dale un boleto que te lo firme, güey. Dale los dos, güey, que te los autografé, güey.
Canelo. Canelo, ¿cómo te sientes? Best.
David, yo.
Feliz cumpleaños, David. Muchos más.
Gracias.
Wait, man, I suck your dick. Come on, man, just hook me up. What the fuck you just say, nigga? Man, I said I suck your dick.
All right, we're going to get into the Canelo thing because I felt like, this is my opinion.
The Canelo that's trying to fight like me now?
Yes, but this is my opinion. I felt like Oscar knew that he can never get back in the ring with you. And I felt like this was his way of getting back at you, was this new, young, raging bulldog.
So the one that, so let me get this right.
Yes.
The Canelo that I built up, the one I used to fight on my undercard always.
Oh shit.
And then thought he was on my level to face me. Right? Then, when I was young and I was beating guys that was older, not quite my age, but let's say when I was, say when I was 21, if I fight a guy at 30, they say he's over the hill. But when Canelo was like, I think like 22, and I was like close to, I don't know, like 36, 37.
Yeah, I think he was 24, maybe.
Niggas that used to come to my crib, you know what I'm saying, and just with the puppy dog eyes, just studying my shit.
Puppy dog.
You know what I'm saying, just trying to look and see, learn, and, you know what I mean, study my shit and all that. Now them niggas wanna run around and talk reckless when they got their whole image and their whole shit from me. Like, how can you disrespect a nigga that made your whole shit up? Like, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be who you is.
You sponge ass nigga.
You know what I mean? Like, this is directed at a lot of little niggas, you know what I'm saying? Not just Murder Mook, all them little niggas that's taking my shit and learning from me and then trying to come sideways at me thinking that's the way to go when that's not the way to go. Like,
Buenas noches. Bueno, pues quiero agradecerles el apoyo que nos brindaron para este gran evento, el apoyo que me brindó a mí toda la afición, muy bonito. Y pues, obviamente, no quería salir de aquí con una derrota. Nadie quiere salir con una derrota de aquí. Y me pegan el orgullo muy fuerte, pero pues así es esto y hoy me tocó perder.
Good evening to all of you, and I'm very gracious to all of you for all the support I received. Obviously, I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to leave here with the loss, but it happens. It hurts, but here I am.
I know. Canelo, you learned a lot from Mayweather. You had a lot of his moves. Did you pick a lot?
Yo creo que el rival te da la pauta. El rival te da la pauta para hacer muchas cosas. Mi equipo de trabajo siempre me enseñaron eso, a defenderme también. Pero el rival es el que te da la pauta. Hicimos esta pelea así porque la trabajamos para hacerla así. Entonces, estoy muy contento con lo que hice esta noche.
You took his best shot and you smiled at him.
I always say the opponent always brings out the best of you. You know, you need two to tango. My team has always taught me defensive moves in boxing, not now, from an early age. I'm very happy with the work we've...
Skilly, man. King of Philly, man. We in the projects, man. Weezy Weed done dissed me. When did it become cool for Danielson to disrespect Mr.
guys know that when Canelo Alvarez beat Edeslani Lara, some Canelo Alvarez fans got a hold of Edeslani Lara's wife's phone number? And I know this story because I was told by Edeslani Lara's people directly that this happened. These racist-ass Canelo fans, they started to call up Lara's wife. And by the way, she was pregnant at the time. I believe this was like her second or third baby she was having with Lara. She was pregnant at the time. They call her up, calling her all type of nigger lovers, saying her baby is half monkey, etc., etc. Oh, they were going in. And I'm talking about a lot of Mexican Canelo Alvarez fans were doing this. That's what you call hate. And that's why when racists go out and commit a crime, it's called...
We're scared. That's what, I don't know what a lot of those Cubans, you know, that fucking came to the United States, they think they fucking run Florida now, or they run boxing. It's true. It's true, because they're talking shit, fool. Yeah, motherfuckers are lucky we allow them here in the United States. They're lucky. Hey, it's fucking true, motherfucker. Well, they're lucky, right, Eddie?
Yep.
They're lucky we allow
They're
them
the
here.
only country that are allowed that as soon as they step land, they get the, what's it called? The
citizenship.
Immunity. Immunity to be in the United States.
Why can't Mexicans do that?
Why can't Mexicans?
Yeah? Not immunity.
Well,
niggas is gay. There's millions of gay people in the world. Yeah, girls too. Like they just, for some reason, once again, I'm not a fan of that shit either. I'm a fan of, yo, I'm gay. What the fuck? Like, 2011, you gotta hide that you're gay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be real. Like, yo, I'm gay. What the fuck? If you gay, you gay. Like, that's your preference. You know, fuck it if the people don't like it.
But in a field like hip hop, which is very, very
it's
homophobic.
Cool. It's the greatest. It's the greatest gay market in the world.
Do you think that there'll ever be an out of the closet gay rapper?
It's owned. The hip hop community is most likely owned by gay. To be honest with
but
you,
do you think there'll be?
They're owned by gay. I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip hop.
Right.
Not rappers. You know, the editorial presidents of magazines.
Sure.
The PDs at radio stations. The people who give you award at.
Bitch, go get fucked on TV, nigga. Put a porn out, bitch. With that gay shit, man. Everybody not with it. It's not cool for everybody. You can't make the whole everybody not on that gay shit. Everybody don't want to get fucked in their ass. Everybody don't want to suck another nigga dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody not with that shit, you know? This motherfucker say he won't perform naked for charity. Motherfucker, we're gonna suck a dick on live, nigga. Get fucked in your ass by all other gay rappers on live, nigga. You a dick. Nigga, you wanna turn out like you wanna get naked in front of kids, nigga? Go suck a dick on live, nigga. Trying to fuck with the baby on that, nigga.
Revolve around that big 4-5. Them little Haitians, they take your ass for a boat ride. In Kansas City, niggas
Like the big timers rag around my neck. Respect how you prevent problems. Whole city know my homies love to get violent. Whole city know my homies politic drama. Gotta call it done doubters.
Going to do beforehand, so that's something that's realistic.
And by the way, if he goes up to 68, they'll go up to 75. So that's what always happens. He had the 54 titles. They didn't want to fight him. They moved up middleweight. We moved up middleweight. We don't have to chase people. We don't have to keep increasing weight. We have a weight where he is the greatest at, and that's the weight we're going to stay at. We ain't chasing nobody. You know, the whole thing is, they're going to come up, they're going to put the money down, and they're going to say, look, let's do this fight eventually. You know, it's the fans that want to see it. They don't control.
I don't know, man. Just do your job. Do your job.
That's it.
Tell everybody Canelo, Triple G. That's it. There's nothing more I can say. I'm ready to go. Go back home and say Demetrius Andrade needs to fight Canelo. Demetrius Andrade needs to fight Triple G. That's the fights we need to see. Not going up or going down. That's it. I'm ready to go, guys. Thank you.
Alright, guys. Fool will come to you with another video. I just had to do my edit, basically. And The reason why I did this edit, bro, is because I'm really sick and tired of Canelo Man fans. It's like they're a cancer to boxing. They're like something that I wish Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would cancel. I wish like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would round them all up and then just put them on an island somewhere and they can just like get their rocks off of watching Canelo like throw punches, or watching Canelo golf, or watching Canelo freaking watching his ring entrance, which was longer than his fight against Yildirim or something. Here's the thing for me. It's okay to like a fighter. It's okay to like a fighter even based on nationality. It's natural to want to go for your nationality. It's like a natural thing to want to do, right? However, when you like a fighter and your nationality blinds you so much to his shady actions, then, you know, I really can't mess with you, and I can't even carry a conversation with you because you're just basing your fondness of this fighter on their nationality. I'll give you an example. We know Canelo ducked Demetrius Andrade at 160. Canelo said he wanted to be undisputed at 160. He said he wanted all 4 belts. There was one more belt left. He decided not to go after that belt. He decided to fight Kovalev instead of be undisputed, right? That's just what he did. He turned down $40 million to do that. Tell a Canelo fan that, and then you're automatically are going to be told, haters will hate, you're just mad that a Mexican is on top of boxing world. Did I mention the fact that he was Mexican? Did I say anything about the fact that he was Mexican? So hypothetically speaking, let's speak hypothetically. Okay, let's speak in hypothetical terms. Let's just say something like, let's just use a Wilder Tyson Fury example. Okay, I have Wilder based off of the first fight. I said that, you know, he got the knockdown in the first fight twice. I'm thinking in the second fight, okay, he'll have some momentum going into the fight. But it didn't turn out that way. So I had no choice but to give kudos to Tyson Fury. I said I took my hat off and gave kudos to Tyson Fury. You didn't see me say, you didn't see me go up to white fans or British fans and be like, oh, you guys are just celebrating because a black guy got knocked off. You didn't see me do that. You never saw me do something like that. And I'll never do anything like that. The only reason why non-objective boxing fans have no choice but to bring race into it is because 9 times out of 10 Canelo fans make race a factor. And that's just the bottom line, unfortunately. You know, it's sad, but it's true, bro. It's like, let's look at Canelo's track sheet. Let's look at his track sheet, okay? When he won his title, I think it was at a catch weight of 152. He didn't even make the catch weight, okay? He missed the catch weight. PEDs. Getting a cyst removed from his knee. It had nothing to do with a knee injury. He had a cyst in his knee. he have fluids building up in his knee. Part of that cyst being built up in your knee is a side effect from steroid use. You talk to a Canelo fan, they're gonna say, oh, he got caught with small amounts of clenbuterol. That's what they're gonna say. And it's like, bro, give me a break. He's a cheat. And listen, I'm of Cape Verdean descent, okay? So of course I'm gonna go for Google Andre, who is also of Cape Verdean descent. But let him get caught cheating. I can't go for him anymore. Let Jerron Ennis get caught cheating. I can't go for him anymore. Let Devin Haney get caught cheating. I can't go for him anymore. Because I stand on certain things. I stand on old school rules. I might be a young dude, but I'm a throwback, okay? And that's the problem with these Canelo fans. A lot of these Canelo fans, I'm sorry to say it, but you know, a lot of them, I'm just gonna be real, they never like been through, they've never really, how should I put it, they never really been through nothing. You know what I mean? And they just watch boxing because of him. They don't even like the sport of boxing. They just watch the sport because of him. And it's like sad that every time I make a video calling out his BS, I have to delete comments on the bottom. I haven't made one video that says F Canelo because he's Mexican. I've never made videos based off of nationality. I've made videos based off of actions. Okay, let's look at his actions. I've made video about this before. I've made videos about this tons and tons of times, but let's look at Canelo's actions. When Canelo was at 154, well, no, let's take it back. Let's take it backwards. When Canelo fought Floyd Mayweather, before the fight, oh, Canelo's younger, Canelo's faster, Canelo's gonna knock him out, according to Canelo fans. After the fight, oh, Canelo was too green, Canelo was too young, too experienced, despite being pro since 15 years old and having 40-something fights in when he fought Floyd Mayweather. Right? That's first thing. Second thing, 154 becomes WBO challenger. Who has the belt at 154? You guessed it, Demetrius Andrade. Rather than fight for the belt, he decides to fight a washed up James Kirkman, who has problems outside of the ring. So, by fighting James Kirkman, and we know he has problems outside of the ring, Canelo had every possible advantage. And for some reason, one of the stipulations was to keep Am Wolf out of James Kirkman's corner. Demetrius Andrade gets stripped for the belt due to inactivity. Who does Canelo fight for a vacant belt? Liam Beefy Smith. Demetrius Andrade becomes the mandatory for that belt. Jamal Charlo and Jamal Charlo had belts at 154 at the time. I'm not Charlo fans, okay? Don't get it twisted, I'm not Charlo fans at all. But what do they say? Where's Cinnabon? Nowhere to be found. Decides not to unify the belts at 154. When Demetrius Andrade becomes his mandatory, drops the belts. Fast forward to 160. Okay. First Triple G fight, you can give him Triple G 7-5. You know, that's what I think personally. Triple G won that fight 7-5. Second fight, Canelo won the fight. He gets those belts, right? At 160, he gets Daniel Jacobs' belt, right? Then he decides that he wants to be undisputed. Who holds the belt at 160 in undisputed? You guessed it, Demetrius Andrade. What does he do? I'm gonna get another belt at 175 against Kovalev, or washed up Kovalev. Then what does he do? I'm gonna get 168 belts, and I'm gonna get them from Calvin Smith. I'm gonna get them from I'm gonna finesse the WBC to throw in not only Calvin Smith's belt, but the vacant WBC belt that David Benavidez lost on the scale due to his indiscipline, and due to him not taking his craft as serious as he needs to take, right? So, fast forward, one more belt, Caleb Plant. It falls apart, negotiations fall apart, right? Canelo's response to it, oh, Caleb Plant is ducking. Caleb Plant knew he was just fronting about the Canelo fight. But they're not putting anything on Canelo. They're not putting anything that, for one, it wasn't going to be an 8-week camp needed to prepare for the fight. For two, I'm pretty sure he was going to put a hydration clause in the fight like he does with all his fights. For three, it just goes to show you what type of character he really is and what type of man he really is, okay? And he's not a man of integrity. If you cheat, you're not a man of integrity. That's just the bottom line. If you knowingly cheat, which he did, you're not a man of integrity. And if you follow behind a man like this, that just shows you where your integrity is. Real talk. You know, so I could never follow behind him if you have that kind of integrity. You know, some of us stand on things. Some of us stand on old school rules. That's why I often say to these Canelo fans, based on my African background, where I come from, and based on where I was like pretty much brought up at in Los Angeles, that I'm not from this funny world y'all from. You know, I don't go by y'all rules. So don't come to my channel thinking you're gonna like just try to push a narrative down my throat. Y'all gonna respect my line and agree to disagree and keep it moving. And that's just how it's gonna be, okay? The problem I have with a lot of Canelo fans is they can't even respectfully disagree. They have to call you out your name just because you call him out for the stuff he does. Listen, man, I'm an Earl Spence fan, but I know that dude parties too much. And I know that dude has discipline problems. I respect Gervonta Tank Davis, but we know he does dumb things out of the boxing ring. Okay? We know he does stupid things, and I'll be shaking my head sometimes. Everybody knows that Devin Haney is Team Haney over here, but once I saw him in the pool with Diddy, I'm like, stay away from that dude, bro. I was like, dang it. he got him too. I'm like, yo, stay away from him. That's the first thing that was in my head. Right? Okay. Now, as a final note, this is the final note. And this is going to upset a lot of Canelo fans. And this is going to upset a lot of Hispanic fans. But it's just the truth. Okay? This is just the truth. I don't like flat-footed fighters with bad footwork. And unfortunately, the fighters who fit that category happen to be of Canelo's nationality. That includes Virgil Ortiz. That includes Oscar Valdez. That includes Canelo. Okay? My favorite fighters right now, as it speaks, okay? My favorite fighters that I like to watch, who I enjoy watching because of their skill set, is Erickson Lubin, Jerome Businis, Demetrius Andrade, Devin Haney, right? Bivol, right? You can throw Spence in there, right? David Morrell Jr., the 168 dude coming out. You know, the next, who I think is going to be a beast at 168. Erislandy Lara. You know, these are the guys I like to watch because of the skill sets in which they possess, right? What I'm getting at is I am not going to make any excuses for being attracted to a certain type of style of fighting. I do not like just come forward dudes who block shots with their head. I do not just like come forward dudes who, yeah, sure, they may have good upper body movement, but their footwork is crap. I don't like those kind of fighters. Okay? I like Mayweather type skill sets, okay? And unfortunately, the Canelo fans call it running. But when Floyd fought Canelo, he was in the pocket, pot shotting him. And that just means you're a very special fighter if you can do that, right? So, I'm gonna just say one more thing, okay? I'm gonna end this video. I don't like to call people's names out on channels and stuff like that, but when it's blatant as hell. When it's blatant, it's just super blatant what you're doing. So, one channel holder, I think his name is IBFP or something, IBFP. Now, granted, I don't even watch his videos because I can't stand his voice. He has a high-ass, squeaky-ass voice. He has no bass in his voice. It sounds like this nigga hasn't even hit puberty yet. That's just the bottom line. He makes videos like Gervonta Sexuals. He makes videos like Devin Haney is food for Teofimo Lopez and things like that, but he just disregards and negates the fact that Devin Haney's been telling Teofimo, come get this last belt. You know what I mean? So we know what his angle is, and so that's why I don't appreciate it. You know, I would respect Canelo fans more if they just straight out say, you know, like, we don't really like black fighters. Just come out and say it. That's it. Just come out and say it. That you don't like black fighters. And I'll understand. But don't try to blame me and say I'm using the race card. You know, when I don't even mention racing, I just mention actions. Don't do that. You know, it's not a good look. So, yeah, I mean, if you have any fighters of Canelo's nationality who have similar skill sets to a Boots Emmons who have similar skill sets, to a Devin Haney who have similar skill sets, to an Andre who have similar skill sets to Bivol, put them in the comment section. Let me know so I can check them out. Then I can become a believer. Let me know. But until then, man, I'm gonna like who I like. And that's just the bottom line, bro. Straight up. You know, but anyhow, leave your thoughts and leave your comments. You know, I know the Canelo fans gonna come at me, but it is what it is, man. I do what I do when I want to do it, and because I can do it. Fuba signing out. Njarama. And in the new language I'm learning, Nabede. And in which we call it Haitian Creole, in which I'm also learning, Bon Week.